Hey, good morning, and welcome to Morning Movement and Mobility. It's Thursday, tax day. Normally, if you owe estimated taxes, you got to pay them today. But for the rest of us, well, actually, I had to pay estimated taxes. But if regular taxes, 2020 taxes are not due until May 17th for, I think, most individuals and maybe other people. I do know that the individual taxes not due. But anyways, happy tax day to y'all. And there was something else I want to say. I don't know. Anyways, it's nice to have you here, Facebook viewers and Instagram viewers and Facebook Live viewers. I don't know, the cameras are all wacky kind of today. So let's get rolling here. I set everything up and I didn't check it before I went live. But so let's start with our breathing meditation, standing like a tree, standing meditation. It's also a breathing meditation, but standing meditation, standing like a tree, feet hip widths apart, knees slightly bent. Just gently squeeze your glute muscles to protect your lower back. Hands out in front like so, as if you're holding a beach ball. Imagine your spine is being stretched. And then we're going to just do this for 2 minutes, breathing slowly through your nose, eyes open, gentle gaze on something out in front of you. Not focus on anything in particular. Here we go. Nice, easy breathing. Breathing through your nose. Breathing with your abdomen. Your weight's balanced over both feet. Just notice where you maybe have some stiffness, maybe where you're maybe a little pain from this thing or that thing. Today, my legs, I can feel them being heavy, digging roots into the ground. And that's okay. Let the shoulders drop if they feel like it. So relaxed. Okay, good. Now take the back of your hands and place them in the small of your back and rock back and forward just a couple of times. Back and forward, and then side to side. And then do a few hip circles, like so. And then go the other direction. All right, good. Now shake it out. Shake it out. And we'll do some shoulder rolls. So shoulder rolls, rolling your shoulders backwards. Lifting them up and then dropping them down. And then go forward. Both shoulders together going forward. And then opposite going back, like so. Good. And then forward. Yeah, excellent. Cool. And then just some cross body arm swings like so. Make sure you're switching the arm that's on top each time. So right on top, left on top. Good. Now we're going to do, I have my right arm out and my palm is up. And then I bring my arm and tuck it in near my armpit and then swirl it around. So now my palm is still up. So as arm is extended, it's almost like you're trying to keep your palm up the whole time. Imagine you have like a cup in your hand and you don't want to spill the drink. So you're kind of doing it like that. If you've ever done this, you could do this whole thing like that. This sort of, you can go around. Keep that palm up. So the palm is up the whole time. Really nice for the shoulder. So do it on the other side. We'll do a couple like this, and then we'll do the whole working the whole shoulder joint. So then we go up above our head, keeping the palm open the whole time. And then go back around the other direction, palm up. Requires some movement in the body as well. Okay, that's fun. Now we're going to do cat and cow. So cat and cow, get down on your hands and knees. Cow is this, you have this nice arch in your lower back. We're not trying to force it in there. We're just trying to accentuate it a little bit. Head up and toes pointed. And then cat is the Halloween cat, arch back like this. Boom, boom, boom. Got to have the boom sound, right? There. Okay, so now when you're in this cow position here, spread your knees just a little bit and then just rock back and forth, maintaining that neutral spine, that arch, that little bit of lumbar arch in your back. Head up, eyes looking forward. You don't want to push so far back that your back begins to round in that lower back. You want to keep that nice neutral lower spine that has a slight lumbar curve in it. And you just move back and forth, eyes forward, and keep your shoulders down, pulled down towards your backside like that. And now in this last one, once you're down into this last one, just sit there and nod your head, excuse me, up and down. Like that. All right, good. Now stand up and we'll do, we're having like one, we're doing the side to side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. I just want to do a couple more hip circles. So just let your arms dangle down so they're just kind of loose, and just do some hip circles in each direction and then go the other direction. Yes, excellent. All right, good. Shake that out. And now we're going to do a breathing exercise. Before I do that, though, I do apologize. The morning is always a heavy nose clearage for me. All right, so breathing exercise. You want your feet about a fist width apart. So you can just squeeze your fist between your feet. Poise, toes pointed straight ahead. I do have some dyslexia like that. It seems to get worse as I get older. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna breathe in with your nose as you bend over, and then stand up and breathe out. Breathe in through your nose as you bend over, and then as you stand up, open your arms and breathe out. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. You're just pushing your hips back and just letting your spine hang, head hang. You're trying to just get just a little bit of bend in each one of your vertebrae. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. All right, good. All right, let's just do a few arm swings and then we'll jump into sun salutation. So here, widen your stance just a little bit, toes pointed straight ahead with the with your feet about a hip width apart. And then you're just gonna swing your arms 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, double knee bend. 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 Excellent. Now, wet noodle arm swings. You can widen your stance just a little bit if it feels more comfortable. And you're just moving from your hips, and letting your arms just be like wet noodles. You're just turning your torso. Your eyes, your head stays looking straight ahead. There's a big window over here in front of me, and there's a mullion right down the middle. That's almost always where I can just look out right there. Just pick a spot to hold your gaze so your head stays still, and then just swing your arms around. Your arms are like wet noodles, and the front arm gently comes up and taps you on the shoulder, the collarbone area, and the rear hand swings behind, kind of gently taps you on where your kidneys are, on the sort of side of your lower back. Your left heel comes up as you spin to the right, and your right heel comes up off the ground a little bit as you spin to the left. Okay, cool. That's great. Now we're going to do sun salutation, and I'll walk you through the first one, and then we'll do the remaining reps. So there's a left side and a right side, and we do 6 reps. So it's 3 left, 3 right, and we just alternate left, right, left, right, left, right. So stand with your feet together, hands in a prayer position in front. You swing your arms behind you and then up overhead and lean back. And as you're leaning back, you're breathing in, squeezing your glutes to protect your back and help your balance. And then fold over to touch the ground. You breathe out. If you can't touch the ground, it's totally fine to bend your knees and then step back with your right foot and lift your chest. Breathe in here. Breathing in and out through the nose. Then step back with your left foot into what is downward dog. Pushing up into it. You exhale here. And then come forward onto your stomach. Point your toes and lift your chest. Inhale. Keep your shoulders down. Inhale there, then push back into downward dog. Exhale. Step forward with your left foot. Chest up. Inhale. Step forward with your right foot. Exhale. And stand up. So that was one rep on the left side. Now we'll do the right side. Again, feet together, arms overhead. Breathe in as you bend over. Breathe out. Step back with your left foot. This time, chest up. Breathe in through your nose. Push back into downward dog. Breathe out. Come forward onto your stomach. Lift your chest. Squeeze your glutes. Drop your shoulders. Breathe in. Push back into downward dog. Step forward with your right foot. Chest up. Step forward with your left foot. Exhale. Stand up. That's 2 reps. 4 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step back with your right foot. Chest up. Breathe in. Step back with your left foot. Downward dog. Breathe out. Come forward onto your stomach. Point your toes. Lift your chest. Breathe in. Push back into downward dog. Breathe out. Step forward, left foot. Chest up. Step forward, right foot. Stand up. And we'll do the other side. Again. Lean back, breathe in. Bend over, touch the ground. Breathe out. Step back, left foot. Chest up, breathe in. Step back, right foot. Downward dog. Breathe out. Come onto your stomach. Point your toes. Lift your chest. Breathe in. Push back into downward dog. Breathe out. Right foot forward. Chest up. Breathe in. Step forward. Left foot. Breathe out. Stand up. 2 more. Left side this time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step back, right foot. Breathe in. Step back, left foot. Breathe out. Come forward onto your stomach. Point your toes. Lift your chest. Breathe in. Push back into downward dog. Breathe out. Left foot forward. Chest up. Breathe in. Right foot forward. Breathe out. You'll notice, at least I have to because of my flexibility, but you need to make adjustments as you're moving along with your arms and your feet. They don't stay in the same place. It's totally fine. If you were noticing that, I just wanted to let you know that. Okay, last one. Oh, went too fast. Reach back overhead. Breathe in. Hold over. Breathe out. Step back, left foot. Chest up. Breathe in. Step back, right foot. Breathe out. Come forward onto your stomach. Point your toes. Lift your chest. Breathe in. Push back into downward dog. Breathe out. Right foot forward. Chest up. Breathe in. Left foot forward. Breathe out. All right. Excellent. That was downward dog. Now we have, or downward dog, sun salutation. Now we have Hindu push-ups. So there's 3 versions that we do here. The harder one, the middle one, and the easier one. So just watch as I demonstrate and then pick the one that is best for you. So you start in downward dog. And this is the hard one. So you scoop down and then up into upward dog. Here, you're on your toes and your hands, chest up, shoulders down, and then push back. And then there it is again. Okay, so from downward dog, the next easier version is you come forward into a push-up position, down, and then into upward dog like that. And then push back into downward dog. So again, push up, down, raise your chest into upward dog, and then back into downward dog. So then the easier version, the third version, is you come down on your knees, drop to your chest, then lift up into upward dog. So that one again is knees, chest down, and then chest up like that. Okay, 6 of them. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Now, from downward dog, just walk your feet straight legged. Straight knees, straight leg. As close as you can to your hands. Feel that tightness. Bend your knees and stand up. Okay, so that was Hindu push-ups. Now we're doing Hindu squats. So here you're going to stand with your feet about hip widths apart, toes gently pointed out just a little bit. And so you'll drop down. I'll demonstrate first. You'll drop down into the squat position. So your arms swing behind you. You're up on your toes. Your thighs are parallel to the ground. Your upper and lower legs are smashed into each other. Chest is upright. We're not leaning forward in this one. We're chest up. So there's like a 90-degree angle between your upper body and your thighs, okay? That's the low point. And then you stand up. Adjust your feet so you find the right balance point and like that. Now, if you need some assistance, it's totally fine. You can use a chair. You can use a bookcase, a table. You can use a broom handle. I have this PVC pipe, which is sort of my version of a broom handle. So I do have a broom handle over there. And you just grasp it. It's about chest height is good. And then you drop down and you can use it to balance yourself. You can use it to pull up as much as you need. So if you need something, then, get that. If you have something handy, or just use a table. You can even just use the wall. Okay, we're going to do 12. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Awesome. Okay, shake that out. Always shake out. Always shake out. All right. Now, we're going to do our thoracic bridge. So you sit down on the ground with your feet flat on the ground. Knees are bent roughly 90-degree angle. Your upper body is supported by your arms behind you. Your weight is in the palm of your hands, and your fingers are pointing away from you. For me, they're pointing towards the wall behind me. And what you're going to do is you're going to lift your hips, really concentrating on squeezing your glute muscles, pushing your heels into the ground and squeezing those glute muscles, and then down. That's one rep. Now, if you've never done this before, you might experience a lot of tightness in your shoulders and your arms. And if that's the case for you, totally normal. Just straighten your legs and inch them out a little bit so you can feel that stretch in your shoulders and your arms. And then you can just sit there. And it's an excellent thing to do while watching your favorite movie or show in the evening while you're relaxing. Just sitting in that position for a little while every day will help you get used to that stretching in your arms, and then you will eventually be able to do the bridge. But here is the bridge. We do 6 of them. 1, just let your head fall back. 2, 3, 4, really squeeze the glutes. 5, 6, excellent. So here we go. That was good. Now, today we were going to do, I'm going to grab a chair here. You can use the broom handle if you still have that handy. You can use a chair, you can use a table, anything. You can just use the wall for balance. Just going to do some leg swings. 1. So here you just start off with a small pendulum and just let the pendulum grow as you do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do 10 to 12 on each leg. And you want to build up, you want to be doing, 4 to 7 sets of these. 1, we only do 1 set in the morning because 1 of the timing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are both a dynamic stretch, but it's also good for your hips because it puts your hips through this sort of motion like that, and which is also sort of moves your lower back a little bit. So it's just a nice exercise for your hips and lower back. So now we're going to do leg swings to the side like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the other way, other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. So the last 2 that we're going to do is double arm overhead. So you just do a little pump. 1, 2 at the top. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You do 5 to 8 of these. 1, 2. So we'll do it like that, and then you have singles. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. Okay. So let's do those. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then the last one is just double pump. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So the arm ones, you only do about 5 to 8 reps for those. All right, awesome. That's all the time we have today. So want to thank you for joining me for Morning Movement and Mobility. Again, my name is Henry Byer. We're Strong for Life. It's awesome to have you here. Instagram viewers, nice to have you here. We should be here tomorrow morning. Saturday morning, I usually do a longer one, hour-long one, starting at 8:30 Eastern. But we have a long weekend this weekend for my son. So we are going hopefully someplace sunny to do some mountain bike riding. So probably won't be here on Saturday, but should be here tomorrow morning, same time, 8:30 Eastern for about 30 minutes. So Instagrammers, thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. And YouTubers and Facebook Livers, we'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. Cheers.